In the cold morning hours of January 8, 1997, what began as a routine headcount at Pennsylvania's Western Penitentiary turned into one of the most infamous escapes in the state's history. 6 inmates had vanished, and what police soon discovered would shock the entire state. A 12-meter-long tunnel, meticulously dug from within the prison's mechanical workshop, led directly to an outside warehouse. But how did they pull off such an audacious feat under the watchful eyes of one of Pennsylvania's most secure facilities? Western Penitentiary, known for its high security measures, housed some of the state's most dangerous criminals. Yet, in the weeks leading up to the escape, these 6 inmates had ingeniously planned and executed their breakout. The prisoners used tools from within the prison's workshop, digging a tunnel approximately 15 feet deep and 40 feet long, leading from the workshop floor to the outside world. Day after day, they excavated in secret, inching their way toward freedom while hiding their activities from the guards. The tunnel itself was a remarkable engineering feat, considering the conditions the prisoners worked in. They carefully concealed the dirt and debris from the digging process, ensuring nothing would arouse suspicion. By January 8th, they had finally completed their escape route. Disguised in civilian clothing, a privilege prisoners were granted at the time, they crawled through the tunnel into the adjacent warehouse. Once there, they simply walked out into the yard, blended in, and escaped unnoticed. They were incredibly organized, one guard later admitted. Nobody saw it coming. Once outside, the group stole a car and fled the area, beginning a cross-country chase that would last for nearly 2 weeks. The media quickly picked up the story, and Pennsylvania was gripped by the unfolding manhunt. People in the state and beyond wondered, how did 6 men outwit such a high-security prison? Where were they headed next? 12 days after their escape, all 6 inmates were captured in Texas, where their journey ended. Law enforcement had tracked them down, but the audacity and complexity of their escape continued to fascinate the public. The 1997 escape exposed serious vulnerabilities in Pennsylvania's prison system. How did the prisoners manage to dig a tunnel unnoticed? Why were they able to access civilian clothes, further facilitating their blending in during the escape? These questions sparked a thorough investigation into prison protocols and led to changes in security procedures across the state. Prison officials were quick to defend their institution, but the story highlighted a broader issue. Even in the most secure facilities, human ingenuity can sometimes break through the cracks. For the 6 men involved, their escape was an act of survival and determination. For law enforcement, it became a race against time to recapture dangerous criminals before they could cause harm. While the public marveled at the boldness of the escape, there was relief when the fugitives were finally apprehended. One of the escapees, reflecting on his time underground, even recalled how a fellow inmate lost a glass eye during their crawl through the tunnel. "We had to stop and look for it," he said. "It was almost comical." This prison break left a lasting mark on Pennsylvania's penal system and became a cautionary tale for prisons across the United States. The Western Penitentiary, once a symbol of security, eventually shut its doors in 2017, but the story of the 1997 escape still lingers as a testament to the lengths people will go to achieve freedom.